Hey YouTube, this is JR Tactical 213 coming back with another review on some gear. Today I have an outside the waistband holster, and this is by R&R. This is one I got off of Amazon. I usually don't try to get holsters off of Amazon, but I had a class coming up and I had just purchased my new XDM Elite, the 3.8 by Springfield, and I didn't have a holster for it. I wanted to use that for this class, so going on Amazon I found this by R&R for I think the price is like $49, so it's not a cheap holster, but it was going to be able to get here in like a week, so I opted for it, so I'll have it for my class. So let me bring my gun in and I'll do a quick safety check. Everything's all clear. Okay, so I did see some reviews on this online and they talked about retention issues, which worried me. I ordered it, then I canceled it, and then I thought back and thought, well, maybe retention's not that bad, I gotta try this out. So I ordered it and this came in. So when I first got it, I looked at it and I said, hey, it's a black Kydex. All the edges were smooth. There was no sharp spots anywhere on this. It had these little plastic things that your belt goes through. Overall, I thought everything looked like it was going to be a great holster. That's the good part about it. It looked okay and it had the edges good. So first and the most major thing that I do not like about this holster, and I would not recommend this holster to anybody, and again, this is the light bearing one, so maybe it's just an issue with the light bearing one, but when I put this in, and again this is unloaded, I'm gonna have to be careful with it. It goes in, I'm hardly pulling it, there's no retention. Now when I turn it upside down, I'm gonna have my hand ready, it slips right out. This was made and it does not have anywhere where you can adjust your retention on your gun. I guess I didn't realize that when I first got this. This to me is unacceptable for a holster. A holster is supposed to hold your gun, and this gives you no retention. Now again, I am only taking this out to the range for classes. I'm not rolling around, jumping around, running around. This is just going to be stand up, shooting targets, different levels, different areas, but I'm not going to have to be running around, rolling around. So my gun would stay in this, but it doesn't do its job. It's supposed to really hold the gun and secure it. So that is my biggest concern about this holster. I did put a review on Amazon also about it, that I wouldn't recommend this due to the fact that it won't hold your gun in. If you were to do anything else, your gun could come out. The second thing that I think is really bad with this holster are these big plastic loops for your belt. Now, they're made solid, they're quality made, but with the design of the holster, when your belt goes in, it hits this Kydex on the side. It hits here. It is not easy to get your belt through this. The design of this holster was not made very well, because it is hard to get your belt to go in, and it's a gun belt, remember, so they're pretty sturdy. Get it to turn up almost 90 degrees to come up, and then try to thread it through, and then it has to go back down in another 90-degree turn. This was a poor design. Now, if they could have maybe had this Kydex further out, whereas it was a little wider, and then had these loops, further out, that could have been different. Because then you'd be able to get your belt through and pull it, but no, this was a bad design for that. So again, this was an R&R holster from Amazon. I got it for my XDM, and it was with the TLR 7A, and I am going to be returning this. I just wanted to put a little review out on this. If you're thinking of getting one of these, please rethink it. until they make adjustments on this where this will actually hold your gun. This holster should not be sold, in my opinion. I usually don't like to say things like that, you know, about people's products and everything, but they have to know that there's an issue. I did see a couple reviews on there, so they know there's a problem, but it doesn't seem like they're fixing it. And then to have these, you know, clips on there where it's difficult to get your belt on is another issue. So again, this is JR Tactical with a review of a holster from R&R off of Amazon. I would say stay away. You can get other holsters for a little bit more money that are better quality. Have a great day.